paramanin pugazh kaNNil paaduvom amarargaL pOTrum acyuthan ivan paramanin pugazh kaNNil paaduvom amarargaL pOTrum acyuthan ivan vAzhga vAzhgavE vAzhga vAzhgavE vAzhga vAzhgavE kaNNan-nAmamE veNNey pAlaiyum thiruDi uNDavan maNNai aLandavan viNNei aLpavan veNNey pAlaiyum thiruDi uNDavan maNNai aLandavan viNNei aLpavan vAzhga vAzhgavE vAzhga vAzhgavE vAzhga vAzhgavE kaNNan-nAmamE மழலை பேசியே தாயை மயங்க செய்பவன் குழலையூதியே குதூகலிப்பவன் மழலை பேசியே தாயை மயங்க செய்பவன் குழலையூதியே குதூகலிப்பவன் வாழ்க வாழ்கவே வாழ்க வாழ்கவே வாழ்க வாழ்கவே kaNNan-nAmamE பக்தர்களை காத்திட வந்துதித்தவன் முரளிதரன் இவன் முக்தி அளிப்பவன் பக்தர்களை காத்திட வந்துதித்தவன் முரளிதரன் இவன் முக்தி அளிப்பவன் வாழ்க வாழ்கவே வாழ்க வாழ்கவே வாழ்க வாழ்கவே kaNNan-nAmamE வாழ்க வாழ்கவே வாழ்க வாழ்கவே வாழ்க வாழ்கவே kaNNan-nAmamE கோபிகா ஜீவன ஸ்மரணம் கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா சத்குரு மகாராஜ் கி ஜெய். ஹரே ராம 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 ஹரே 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 கிருஷ்ண 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 ஹரே ஹரே ஆதேதமிருதம் ப்ரவீமி மாசூயுகம் தேவம் அர்ஹஸ்ய பிரமேயம் வயம் பவஸ்தே தத ஏஷ மஹர்ஷிः பஹாம சர்வே விவசாயஸ்ய திஷ்டம் நிபோத தாதேதம் ரிதம் ப்ரவீமி மாசூயுகம் தேவம் அர்ஹஸ்ய பிரமேயம் வயம் பவஸ்தே தத ஏஷ மஹர்ஷிः pahama sarve vivashayasya dishtam. Raja is already in a high state of jnana already, and he does not get entangled in samsara. So but Shuka is narrating the story saying Priyavrata, the great jnani, got married and he had many children. Then Parikshit is asking, how come a jnani already, why did he come back to material life? Why did he get married and become a grihastha again? Kindly tell me the story. Then Shuka is narrating the story of Priyavrata. So Priyavrata has deep devotion to Bhagavan, already immersed in doing the dhyanam of the makaranda of the lotus feet of Bhagavan, and always remembering and doing smarana of Bhagavan, and his lotus feet is imprinted in the heart of Priyavrata. As living this way, Narada Muni and his father Swayambhuva Manu, they ask him to take up the role of a grihastha and help in the creative work. So Priyavrata is not happy and he does not know how to disobey his father's command. So as Narada and Swayambhuva Manu are advising Priyavrata, Brahmaji appears. Brahmaji, as he comes to the Gandhamadana Parvatam, all the people, all the bhaktas from all the worlds follow Brahmaji. From Siddha Loka, from Gandharva Loka, from all the Maharshi, all of them come with Brahmaji. And doing pranam to Brahmaji, they all come and assemble. And then Brahmaji is addressing Priyavrata and says, "Oh Priyavrata, please listen to me as I tell you the truth. Do not be upset with Bhagavan. He is aparameya. He is beyond understanding of our intelligence. Nobody is free to do their way. Even me, even Lord Shiva, even your own father, even Narada Muni, all are controlled by Bhagavan and act according to Bhagavan's will only." So for you and I, please understand, we are all controlled by Bhagavan's code. We cannot do as we please, and the very fact that we think we can do it means we are immersed in the Maya. So even Ramaji says, "Vayam bhavaste tata esha maharshihi," not me, not us, not this Narada, not Swayambhuva Manu, your father, not Lord Shiva. No one has freedom to do as they please. They are all controlled by Bhagavan's invisible rope binding us. And like the bull is, the rope is tied to the nose of the bull, and the bull keeper is pulling the nose and making it go round and round in an oil mill to extract oil. Like that, we are also having an invisible rope is binding us. So we have to act according to the way he chooses. Na tasya kaschit tapasa vidyaya va, na yoga vidyena manishaya va, naivartha dharmaihi paratasvato va, kritam vihandum tanubrit vibhuyade. Na tasya kaschit tapasa vidyaya va, na yoga vidyena manishaya va, naivartha dharmaihi paratasvato va, kritam vihandum tanubrit vibhuyade. Severe austerities, yes, tapashakti does not matter. If he is highly learned, does not matter. If he is a great yogi, does not matter. If he has personal strength, physical strength, or if he is very intelligent, not enough. If he has lot of material power, not enough. Either by himself or with the help of others, because he has many, crowd to say, Maharaj, Maharaj, that's not enough. Even with all this, he cannot disobey Bhagavan's command. He has to still work according to Bhagavan's will only. That's what here. Na tasya kaschit tapasa vidyaya va, na yoga vidyena manishaya va, naivatta dharmaihi paratasvato va, kritam vihandum tanubrit vibhuyate. Bhavaya nashaya cha karma kartum, shokaya mohaya sada bhayaya, sukaya dukkhaya cha deha yogam, avyaktadishtam janatangadatte. Bhavaya nashaya cha karma kartum, shokaya mohaya sada bhayaya, sukaya dukkhaya cha deha yogam, avyaktadishtam janatangadatte. Is giving us next birth based on what we have done this birth. We have prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma. So to exhaust our karma, we have to keep taking more and more births. Either it will be because of fulfilling our desire, unfulfilled desires are there, then we have to take birth for that. Or because of we have to experience some sorrow, some moha, there is some fear. All these again and again birth is given for the sake of our redemption. Every birth is like another chance Bhagavan gives to exhaust that and become clean and go back. That is the only reason we get birth. So sukhaya, dukkhaya, whatever pending balance is there, we have to come back to take births to finish that. Whether it is for doing more work, whether it is to experience more happiness or dukkha or more bhaya, everything then get redemption. So until we become the perfect person, like Swami Vivekananda says, until we get there, we have to keep doing this. So why not attain perfection this birth? Why not try more and more this birth with Namakirtana itself? This much satsanga we have got in this birth. Let us, understand and progress faster in and attain this birth itself. Finish all the pending work in this birth itself. By the power of Nama Sankirtana, it will become easier for us. So, otherwise, we have to do again and again until we become the perfect person. No matter what tapasya one has or what learned person. See, all the things already they said. No matter how successful a person is in this life, whether he is highly professionally successful, whether he is highly talented, whether he is best in sports, nothing is enough. They also have to come back again. See, nothing you attained in this world is the end. You have to come back again to become the perfect man. Perfection means all the mind odor impurities are cleansed. What are they? They'll say like that. Kamako, Dalo, Bamo, Hamada, Matsad. 6. If all these have to be cut and become pure person, perfect person, until then, we have to take birth again and again. Brahmaji is telling Priyavrata. Already stored, only little bit Bhagavan gave for this birth. There is still something left there. So, Adu finish. Then we are doing more now. That will come later. See how much karma we have to endure. Why not, make it nil now itself? That's why we have to chant more and more to neutralize the effect of previous karma. So, because of that, we have to take more bodies. Bhavaya nashaya cha karma kartum shokaya mohaya sadabhayaya sukaya dukkaya cha deha yogam avyaktadishtam janatanga-datte yat vachitantyam gunakarmadamabhihi sudustare-vatsavayam suyojitaha sarve vahamo balimeshwaraya prota-nasiva dipade chatushpadaha yat vachitantyam gunakarmadamabhihi sudustare-vatsavayam suyojitaha sarve vahamo balimeshwaraya prota-nasiva dipade chatushpadaha. Put in this body to exhaust some karma. We did not choose our parents, right? If we are so smart, why did somebody have birth in a poor family? Why did somebody have birth with some deformity in the body? Why was somebody born with already, some disease? This shows we don't have freedom to take the body as we please. Somebody is doing it. So the result of our action are given by Bhagavan. So by Bhagavan's will, we have to take bodies based on our inherent gunas, our inherent qualities, and based on the dharma code Bhagavan has set up. Varnashrama dharma he has set up, Chatushpadaha. So Bhagavan gives us body whether as a Brahmana or a Kshatriya or a Shudra or a Vaishya. So wherever we are born, with that parent we are taking the vasana and habit from them and then from our own. So like the bull, Balimeshwaraya, Sarve Vahamo Balimeshwaraya Prodhanasiva Dipade Chatushpadaha. The bull is having the rope tied to its nose, and then it is going round and round the oil mill as it is pulled by the driver. Like that, we are also going, there is an invisible rope pulling us. And so, you can never say we are free. If we think we have acted this way, means it was already destined, kind of. Now don't argue with such things. So, the ego is doing everything and the ego has to face the result of everything. There is no shortcut. So, Bhagavan, if he tells us to, even if a person is, it's going to come later, the person is also liberated. If Bhagavan says, no, please take one more janma, he has to do so. So Bhagavan is controlling. So we or you and I accept there is a Bhagavan, right? But if a person has done a PhD, then they think they are already intelligent. Why should I think there is somebody else? I am only doing everything. Then they are not, this class is not for them right now. No point arguing. You and I already accept there is a higher power, and we are trying to make our life better by taking the help of that power and doing our bit. So it says we are bound, we are pulled like with an invisible cord of dharma code, and we have to obey. That's all. Isha bisrishtam hyavarutmahenga dukkam sukham va gunakarma sangade astaya tattadyadayum tanadaha chakshushmatanda iva niyamanaha. Isha bisrishtam hyavarutmahenga dukkam sukham va gunakarma sangade astaya tattadyadayum tanadaha chakshushmatanda iva niyamanaha. Based on whatever we have accumulated in the past, Bhagavan gives us another chance. So we have got this body and we have to work based on our own inherent qualities. And as Bhagavan is giving opportunity to hear about him, that is great kripa of Bhagavan. Many people just live their life like a burden. We saw in the other class, Rukmini Devi is telling 4 types of husband, remember? And the one who lives merely like a donkey carrying a burden of life, whether a bag of sandalwood is put on its back or a bag of wooden sticks are put on its back, it doesn't know the difference. It just carries the burden. Like that, if you live life like a burden, it's no fun, there's no rest. But if we hear about Bhagavan and say, Bhagavan is all powerful, compassionate, and ready to help and ready to come whenever we call, such a Bhagavan is there for us. To hear that means it is his karuna, it's kripa on us. Krishna gives Mahamantra to the person he loves most, our Guruji says. So, to get Bhagavan Nama in our tongue, Punyachi Ganana Kon Kari. How much punya we must have done to get the name of Krishna in our lips. Punyachi Ganana Kon Kari. Janeshwari Ekanath Maharajodu Hari Patala Cholra. Hari Mukhe Mana, Hari Mukhe Mana. Adla Punyachi Ganana Kon Kari. So, punya irukatnala, because we have punya, we are learning this. And now, by learning this, we are going to go above this. So, we understand, Bhagavan gave this Isha Bisrishtam Shyavarun Mahenga Dukkham Sukham Va Guna Karma Sangha. Whatever Dukkha Sukha we got based, because Bhagavan gave it so. Guna Karma Sangha. Our Guruji says, when Sukha is there, nobody asks why this much Sukha for me, why this much happiness for me, nobody asks. But when some dukkha is coming only, we think, why, right? So, both are given by Bhagavan. Therefore, just like a blind person will be helped by a person who has eyes, and he'll be helped like that, we are helped by Bhagavan also. So, we should quietly do the role that we are given and live our life that way. Who is telling all this? Brahmaji is telling to Priyavrata. Isha bisrishtam hyavarutmahenga dukkam sukham va gunakarma sangade astaya tattadyadayum tanadaha chakshushmatanda iva niyamanaha muktopi. See, even muktan, Garam Maharaj already mukta. But they are a grihastha with so many children, and yet they keep singing Vittala Bhajan and live as a Grihastha. Adumaridan. So, if Bhagavan is saying, it's Bhagavan's will means it will be so. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, fight, means it will be so. If you don't fight, you don't have an option. Bhagavan is telling Arjuna. Arjuna says, let me become sannyasi. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to fight, you have to go through, because it's my plan for Bhumi, reducing the burden of the earth. It's all my plan. You just have to follow and keep going. See, every day lesson from Mahabharata. I never get tired of Mahabharata. So, this is how Yudhishthira, imagine, he's telling my Guru, how can I kill? Everybody is dying for my sake and I am responsible. Krishna, Vanda, Mudiyat. It is like that, it has to be so. So, Muktopi tavat vibriyat swadeham arabdamashnan abhimana shunyaha yadhanubodam pratiyada nidraha kim tvanya dehaya gunanna vrinte. Muktopi tavat vibriyat swadeham arabdam ashnan abhimana shunyaha yathanubhutam pratiyata nidraha kim tvanya dehaya gunanna vrinte. Even suppose Bhagavan wants him to have another birth to teach and spread bhakti, yes, he will be born. So then he will be born and he will do Bhagavan's work without having any pride. And he will work in such a way that he doesn't create further bondage for himself. He will remain steadfast in the work of Bhagavan and work in such a way that another inur deham varapadadillaya, adudha for us. If we get, Guruji says, if by chance, if I have another Janma, Krishna, may I never forget you, may I never forget your divine name. Kuchela says, Krishna, give me another birth, dasyam punat janmani janmani syat. May I be your servant in every embodiment. So a bhakta will not be afraid to take birth again, because whenever we are born, wherever we are, if we remember Krishna, we are in bliss. Today also we heard Kunti Stuti Pravachan by Gadadharanji, and he said, Kunti Devi is asking, Vipadaha Santunaha Shashwate Tatra Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavado Darshanam Yasyad Apunarbhava Darshanam Bhavato Darshanam Yasyad Apunarbhava Darshanam. So she is telling, let me have difficulty, it's good, because whenever I have difficulty, I call you and you come, and so I am able to see you again and again and have your smarana again and again. So wherever we are, if we have Krishna smarana, it does not matter if we are born here, or if you are born in Satyaloka, if you are born in Maharloka, it does not matter. Wherever we are, you have to remember Krishna. So whether a grihastha, it's okay. Whether grihastha and all children are running around and I don't have any money to feed them, koi baat nahi, Krishna will take care. Like that, the bhakta will have dhairya, courage. The bhakta will not have fear of samsara. The bhakta will say, Panduranga is there, let him do it. It's his family, let him do. Like that, they will be free. So, when that bhava is there, bhava karanam. Bhava is the reason for bhava. The bhava is pure. Say, Panduranga, you're running the show. What is there? I'll just be like this. Then yes, Panduranga will run the show. So, we cannot have doubts. We cannot have, will he come or will I call? For us, apode ki ipode sonne, one bhakta said, no, I'm telling Nama now, because in the last moment I don't know whether I'll be having consciousness and to remember your name, and will my tongue say your name in the last moment? I don't know, Krishna. For that sake, I'm telling now only. I'm telling Nama today, now itself, so that in the last moment, I don't know how my prana will leave my body, whether I'll be coughing, whether I'll be breathless, or whether I'll be in a coma state, who knows? I may not get your name at that time, so I'm telling your name Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I'm telling now itself. To please take this as so that I remember this at that time also. Like that, Bhakta will say. So, a Bhakta, if he has the name, another person said this in satsang, when Sri Mahapariva had to accept the role of being the pontiff for the Math. He has to take the responsibility of being the pontiff for the Kanchi Math. Such a big responsibility, and he's only teenager. He was terrified, it seems. And then he chanted incessantly the Ramanama continuously, and then that Nama gave him confidence and courage, and then he started the journey. Mahapariva said this, the name is giving us freedom from fear. So we chant name always. So we cannot avoid birth because of fear. As long as fear is there, birth will be there. So better work to conquer fear now itself. Fear birth will come. Therefore, how to get rid of fear? Shri Krishna Tatpado Upasanam Abhayatam. Upasana has to be increased to get rid of fear. Upasana increase how? By chanting more and more. So that is why even the liberated ones will accept body if it is Bhagavan's will. Muktopi tavad vibriyaswadeham arabdamashnan abhimana shunyaha yathanubhutam pratiyadanidraha kim tvanyadehaya gunanavringte vayam pramattasya vaneshvapi syadesi yadasaste sahashat sapatnaha jitendriyasyaatmarater budasya grihashrama kimnu karotyavadhyam. Everybody is afraid of the grihastha-ashrama. My God, see, they already know how much we are suffering. So, bhayam pramattasya vaneshvapi syade. You run from forest to forest, no, it will come chasing you. Our karma, it won't believe. Bhayam pramattasya vaneshvapi syade yadasaste sahashat sapatnaha jitendriyasyatmarate putasya grihashrama kimnu karotyavadhyam. Run from forest to forest also, the fear is there, means it won't leave you. But sahashatsapatnaha. So our indriyas are there and the mind is there. We already saw Puranjana's story, how much we are learning this again and again, right? So it does not matter, and also all the 6 enemies, our kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. If we have all these, so then we cannot escape. But the person who has jitendriya, the one who has controlled his senses, and one who is situated in that atma-rati, what is there for him? He won't be afraid of a grihastha, of being a grihastha. He will be, seeing everything as Bhagavan's Leela. Narsi Mehta, how he lives. Jiska beta hai wo jane. Narsi Mehta says wedding invitation he put in Krishna's feet and he was singing Ram Krishna Hari, right? And then Krishna and Rukmini came for the wedding. So this is how Mahans will live. They will not be afraid. So Jitendriyasya atmarater budhasya. In the grihastha-ashrama is most conducive to attaining jnana also. And as housewives, very easy for us. So, tight, hold on. Grihashrama kimno karotyavadhyam yashat sapatnan vijikishamano griheshu nirvesha yadeda purvam atyede durgashida ojitarin kshineshu kama vicharet vipaschide yashat sapatnan vijikishamano griheshu nirvesha yateta purvam atyede durgashida urjitarin kshineshu kama vicharet vipaschid. Everything as Krishna's Leela and keep doing day-to-day work and thus exhaust all karma. So it is done for us a bhagyam to hear again and again. No matter what we are going in day-to-day life, if we can hear the katha again and again, तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाददं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ते भूरिदा जना. See, it's a real bhagyam to hear again and again. Some way we are getting the class again and again and studying all these, so it's greatly benefiting us. So we are able to withstand, whatever life throws at us. So here, yashat sapatnan vijigishamano griheshu nirvishya yateta purvam atyete durgashida ujitari kshineshu kavam vicharet vipaschide tvam tvabjanabangri saroja kosha durgashido nirjita shat sapatnaha भुङ्क्ष्वेह भोगान् पुरुषादिदिष्टान् विमुक्तसङ्गः प्रकृतिं भजस्व त्वं त्वब्जनाभाङ्घ्रि सरोजकोश दुर्भाषितो निर्जितषट्सपत्नः भुङ्क्ष्वेह भोगान् पुरुषादिदिष्टान् विमुक्तसङ्गः प्रकृतिं भजस्व. Having always, remembering the lotus feet of Bhagavan. The feet of Bhagavan are like the lotus, and also his Abjanabha, his navel is like the beautiful lotus, his eyes are like the petals of a lotus. Remembering the Lord in all your activities, please lead life as a domestic householder. Please come back to domestic life and finish and do Lord's work. Bhungshveha bhogan, whatever life happiness is coming, accept. And whatever dukkha you have to face, go through and do Lord's work. Vimukta-saṅgānāṁ prakritim bhajasva. Without having, it is called detached attachment. And that way, you please lead the life as a householder. Brahmaji is advising Priyavrata. Then Shuka is continuing. Shri Shuka uvacha idi samabhihito mahabhagavado bhagavadas tribhuvana gurur anushasanam atmano lagutaya vanata shirodaro vadamidi sabahumana muvaha idi samabhihito mahabhagavado bhagavadas tribhuvana gurur anushasanam atmano Lagutaya vanata shirodaro vadamidi sabahumana muvaha. Accepted the command of Brahmaji and then went to the life of a householder. Bhagavadas tribhuvana guror anushasanamatmano lagutaya vanata shirodaro vadamidi sabahumana muvaha. With a great respect, he discharged his duties entrusted to him. Then Bhagavanapi manuna yadavadupakalpita pachitihi Priyavrata naradayoravishamam abhisamikshamaanayoratmasamavasthanam avangmanasam kshayam avyavahridam pravartayanne agamati. Bhagavanapi manuna yadavat upakalpita pachitihi Priyavrata naradayoravishamam abhisamikshamaanayoratma samavasthanam avangmanasam kshayam avyavahridam pravartayanne agamate. Pradisandita manoradha surarshi varanumate natmajam akiladara mandala sthiti guptaya आस्थाप्य स्वयं अतिविषम विषय विषजलाशयाशाय उपरराम इतिह वावस जगदीपतिरीश्वरेच्छया अधिनिवेशित कर्माधिकारो अखिल जगद्बन्ध ध्वंसन परानुभावस्य भगवद आदिपुरुषस्याङ्गयुगल अनवरत ध्यानानुभावेन परिरन्दित कषायाशयो वदातोऽपि मानवद्धनो महता महीतलम् अनुशशास. दुहितरं प्रजापतेः विश्वकर्मण उपयेमे बर्हिष्मदीं नाम तस्यामुहवाव आत्मजाने आत्मसमानशीलगुणकर्मरूपवीर्योदारान्दश भावयां बभूव कन्यां च यवीयसि ऊर्जस्वदीं नाम अथ च दुहितरं प्रजापतेः विश्वकर्मण उभयेमे बर्हिष्मतीं नाम तस्यामुद्भवाव आत्मजान् आत्मसमानशीलगुणकर्मरूपवीर्योदारान् दश भावयां बभूव कन्यां च यवीयसि ऊर्जस्वदीं नाम Priyavrata to accept the domestic role, so he accepted, and then Swayambhuva Manu and Narada all bowed down to Brahmaji, and Brahmaji left. And then Priyavrata, holding on to lotus feet of Bhagavan, he got entered the life of householder. He got married to Vishwakarma's daughter Barhishmati, and he also had 10 sons equal to him in Shila, Guna, Karma, Rupa, Viryodhara. Equal to him in character, in beauty, in grace, in all auspicious qualities. 10 sons and one daughter named Urjaswati was born. That is the shloka. So, Hata cha duhitaram Rajapatehe Vishwakarmana Upayeme Parhishmadim Nama Tasyamuhavava Atmajan Atmasamana Shila Guna Karma Rupa Vidyodharandasha Bhavayam Babhuva Kanyam Cha Yaviyasi Urjaswatim Nama. And then we'll continue next time. Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Sadguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare